Eye-watering, aren't they, these figures? BP's profit from April to June was triple the amount of last year and the second highest in the company's very long history. And you'll recall this follows news, huge profits announced just last week by Shell and the British gas owner Centrica. So we got here because this is all driven by higher prices for oil and gas, largely because of the war in Ukraine. We'll know that Russia has reduced supplies to Europe. Alternatives have to be found. And while there are worries about supply problems, that means the wholesale gas price has soared, and that leads the energy firms to pass these on, which are entitled to do, to consumers. One firm of consultants we spoke to today has predicted things are about to get a lot worse.
Domestic energy prices under the default tariff cap for essentially the whole of calendar 2023, and indeed starting from 1st October 2022, is that the typical bill will be around £3,500 a year. That is roughly 3 times what it was.
So good times for bosses and shareholders of BP, bad times for customers who are looking like they're going to be hammered come the winter.
Yeah, just look at the energy price cap. We knew that in April that went up to nearly £2,000, a huge £700 jump. That means that the energy firms can't charge any more to typical customers on a domestic standard tariff, if you like. But that's going to be reviewed again in October. We know that's going to shoot up once again. These higher oil prices, of course, have led to prices of petrol and diesel on the forecourts reaching record levels in recent weeks and months. Has to be said, they have come down a fraction recently, but the motorists we spoke to at this BP forecourt still far from happy.
We haven't really got a chance, have we?
What do you think?
I mean, I'm more worried about the bills for the people that can't afford to pay their bills. They probably can't afford a car.
We really need to cut the price by a good 20p, honestly.
They could move. It could have, decrease the petrol prices.
If you tax them, it's no direct benefit to the customer. So, it doesn't. You think the government benefits, but we don't directly benefit. I think it's in the price.
Well, that motorist talking about tax, that is, of course, the windfall tax that has been imposed by the government. But that only came in on the 26th of May, so that'll have little effect on the profits currently that we're seeing from BP. What has the oil giant had to say? Well, BP says it has continued to work hard throughout the quarter to help solve the energy trilemma, in its words, secure, affordable and lower carbon energy. It says it does this by providing the oil and gas the world needs today, while at the same time investing to accelerate the energy transition. It's likely to have little effect, those words, on the hard-pressed consumers. The government says it's providing a package of measures, a one-off payment, for instance, of £650 for the households that are on low incomes. And we know that there is a £400 discount on energy bills. That won't happen, though, till October. Many now saying that action is urgently needed and a lot quicker than that.